WWE superstar Dominik Mysterio has responded to a heartfelt message shared by Liv Morgan on X/Twitter ahead of Raw tonight. Morgan posted a picture in which she can be seen hugging Mysterio while the latter is flipping off the camera. Mysterio and Liv have been an on-screen couple for quite some time now. Their love story began at SummerSlam 2024, where Dominik turned on Rhea Ripley and headed backstage with Liv as an irate nightmare helplessly watched. Dominik and Liv Morgan's on-screen relationship has garnered a mixed reaction from the WWE Universe over the past few months. While many fans found their chemistry entertaining, several others still long for the days when Dirty Dom used to be head over heels in love with Mommy. The Eradicator defeated Liv Morgan to win the Women's World title on the Raw Netflix premiere, thus ending their lengthy storyline on the Red brand. She also attacked Dominik right in the middle of the ring following her big win. The WWE Universe was buzzing on a Monday night like never before. The energy inside the arena crackled as fans filled the seats, their chants echoing through the rafters. Monday Night Raw was in full swing, but backstage, something far more intriguing was unfolding. Just minutes before the Judgment Day segment, Liv Morgan sent out a cryptic message on X. "Us against the world." The post sent social media into a frenzy. The question on everyone's mind, who was us? And what did she mean? Dominik Mysterio, seated in the Judgment Day locker room, scrolled through his phone. He saw Liv's post, and for the first time in a long time, his usually cocky demeanor faltered. He felt a shift in the air. He knew that this wasn't just another social media post. This was a statement, a declaration, and most importantly, it was directed at him. Chapter 2. A tension-filled confrontation. As Raw continued, the Judgment Day made their entrance, their dominance evident. Rhea Ripley, Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Dominik stood at the center of the ring, exuding power. Yet, Dominik's mind wasn't on the crowd's deafening boos. It was on her. Then, her music hit. Liv Morgan, clad in her signature leather jacket and a smirk, walked onto the stage. She didn't rush. She didn't look unsure. She knew exactly what she was doing. The crowd erupted in confusion, excitement, and curiosity. Rhea crossed her arms, a glare settling on her face. Finn and Damian exchanged wary glances. But Dominik? He was frozen. Liv grabbed a mic. "So, Dom, I guess you saw my little message," she said, eyes locked on his. Dominik swallowed hard. "What are you doing here, Liv?" he asked, trying to keep his cool, but his voice gave him away. Liv smirked. "I think you know the answer to that," she said. "You and I, we understand each other. We've always been the ones they doubted, the ones they underestimated. And yet, here we are, stronger, better, ready to take what's ours." Rhea took a step forward, placing a protective hand on Dominik's shoulder. "You're wasting your time, Morgan. Dom's with us." Liv's eyes darted to Rhea's hand, then back to Dominik. "Are you?" she asked softly. Dominik opened his mouth, but before he could answer, Finn stepped in. "That's enough. Whatever game you're playing, it ends now." Liv chuckled. "Oh, Finn, this isn't a game. This is real. And sooner or later, Dom will see that." With a wink, she dropped the mic and walked away, leaving the Judgment Day to stew in her words. Chapter 3. The fallout. Backstage, Dominik was pacing. His mind was a mess. He had spent months proving himself to the Judgment Day, proving himself to Rhea. But Liv, she had a point. He had always felt like the outcast, the one fighting against the tide. And now, she was offering him something different. Something personal. Rhea stormed in, Finn and Damien behind her. What was that out there? She demanded. Dominik hesitated. I don't know. I didn't ask her to do that. But you didn't shut her down either, Finn pointed out. Rhea narrowed her eyes. Look, Dom, we brought you in. We made you better. Don't let Liv Morgan mess with your head. Dominik exhaled sharply. I need to think. Rhea's eyes darkened. Make sure you're thinking about the right things. Chapter 4. A Dangerous Alliance. Over the next few weeks, tensions only grew. Liv kept showing up, not just on Raw, but in Dominik's matches, at ringside, even in Judgment Day segments. She never outright attacked them. She didn't need to. Her presence alone was enough to cause chaos. One night, after a brutal tag match, Dominik found Liv waiting for him backstage. You're still fighting it, she observed. Dominik sighed. I don't know what you want from me. Liv tilted her head. I want you to see the truth. They don't need you, Dom. They use you. I see you. I know what it's like to fight for something bigger than yourself. And I know that deep down, you want that too. Dominik hesitated. For the first time, he saw a different path ahead. A path where he wasn't just Judgment Day's lackey. A path where he and Liv could truly stand against the world. The choice was his. Chapter 5. Betrayal or Destiny. The next week on Raw, Judgment Day stood in the ring, demanding an answer. Rhea looked ready for a fight. Finn and Damien were on edge. Then, Liv's music hit once more. She didn't walk out alone. Dominik was beside her. The crowd lost their minds. Gasps, cheers, and boos mixed together in a chaotic roar. Rhea's face was unreadable, but her hands balled into fists. Dom, tell me this is a joke. Dominik swallowed hard but held his ground. I'm done being someone else's pawn. It's time I make my own choices. Finn lunged, but Dominik was ready. A brawl erupted, with Liv right by his side. As the dust settled, Judgment Day stood outside the ring, seething. Inside, Dominik and Liv stood tall. Liv picked up the mic and smirked. Us against the world, right? Dominik nodded, a slow grin spreading across his face. Right. The WWE Universe had just witnessed the birth of a new alliance. One that could change everything.